What's up, YouTube? This video will be discussing my investment on personal land transportation of man. Around 4500 to 3500 BC, humans began using and domesticating horses, and we started using them as a way to get from place to place. This was a pretty effective way of personal travel until around late 1800s, early 1900s, when the first ICE vehicle hit the market. As I'm sure you're aware, to this day, we still use the internal combustion engine in most of our vehicles in 2021. Even though there's still a lot of people that ride horses on a mass scale, the horses as personal transportation has definitely been disrupted by the ICE vehicle. Because of this, I envision that one day we will go through a similar style of disruption with the ICE vehicle as we did with horses. In the short to midterm, I believe that ICE vehicles are here to stay, but eventually we'll see an inflection point in that industry, in the personal transportation industry. And there's a chance history will look back on this and will credit Tesla and Elon Musk as being the spark for that change of man using more sustainable forms of energy in our personal transportational vehicles. Now, believe it or not, electric vehicles are practically as old as ICE vehicles. However, as we can see, ICE vehicles were the ones that garnered more of the mass adoption from their inceptions. My thesis for why this is going to change is because now we're starting to see EVs being produced that are drastically more compelling than ever before. For starters, Tesla has cut out the middleman and sells directly to the consumer. This is an added convenience not to only Tesla, as they avoid sharing profits, but it's also a convenience to the consumer as they can avoid these pesky dealers trying to just make a quick buck off of the consumer. Instead, it's just nice to just go online and order your car from their website and just have complete peace of mind from the comfort of your living room, home, office, wherever. This has nothing to do with EVs versus ICE vehicles per se, but what this does show us is how much better Tesla's business model in terms of getting the product from in-house to the consumer than their competitors that are pretty ICE vehicle heavy. On average, Teslas and other EVs are cheaper to maintain and fuel when you compare them to ICE vehicles. In addition, there's so many moving parts that encompasses an internal combustion engine. And with that, we have more potential points of failure with an ICE vehicle, and that essentially, in the long run, is more of an inconvenience to the owner. Furthermore, with Tesla's supercharger network, they're becoming closer and closer to the luxuries that ICE vehicles have, with being able to refuel in so many different cities, to cross country, and so forth. However, they already beat ICE vehicles when it comes to refueling at home, as I'm pretty sure not many people are lugging buckets of gasoline in their house, just waiting to refuel their car when it's running low. Even if they did, it would ultimately take up space in their garage or wherever they are storing the gasoline. And then on top of it, it would be a fire hazard if there was to be a fire in the house and you have a whole bunch of buckets of gasoline, and it just wouldn't make sense overall. With an EV, charging your personal vehicle on the grid or through, let's say, like a Powerwall would be a lot better choice, in my opinion, which is possible with Tesla. Over-the-air updates is also a nice touch with owning a Tesla, and lastly, it's self-driving technology. In In this video, I will not be discussing all the superior features of owning a Tesla to a nice vehicle, but this definitely has to be discussed. With all the personal transportation vehicles I've mentioned, none of them but one is trying to strive for fully autonomous. As many businesses have shown, e-commerce being one of them, people want solutions to the everyday tasks that take up either time or energy. If/when Tesla solves full self-driving, I'm predicting that within a 2-year max period, we're going to see a lot of consumers flocking to this company at a faster rate. I think people will enjoy the luxuries of having their car drive for them, them not having to, drive through bumper to bumper traffic, and while also having just an autonomous system in place, driving for them that is safer based off of all the data that Tesla has collected throughout the years. This is my look on it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this topic. What do you guys think about, the whole horse to the ICE vehicle to the EV transition for the masses? And I continue to follow Tesla as a business. And I also follow their stock because I would assume as they continue to progress, as their business continues to grow, there's also a percentage chance that their stock does as well. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you. Please, let me know of any questions you guys might have as well. And don't forget to subscribe and smash the like button like Tinder. I'll see you in the next one.